Welcome back to another TwitterDub tutorial. This one is about updating the accounts once you have new fresh accounts and you want to change the password, avatar, the bio, etc. So let's begin. You have your accounts, etc. And what we need to do is we need to go to this one, which is update, and it'll say view account, update accounts at the top. And in here, I've filled in a few details. So the way that this works is you add the details, username, name, website, whatever, in. And then you choose the account you want it to be changed to. If you add more underneath, then it will go to the next one. And so on and so on. So in the bio, obviously, you can create loads of bios. So I'll give you a quick demonstration on that. So let's say we go to ChatGPT. If you haven't got it, you can get a free account. I think you get like credit. I don't know. It might even be $5. But on the Chat 3.5, it costs pennies to do this. Absolute pennies. So I've got a quote, a prompt here, just to give us some ideas. As you can see, just give me 20 unique Twitter bios related to cryptocurrencies in less than 100 characters. You want less than 100 characters, obviously, because you're restricted at how many characters you can have in your bio. And I just find that 100 is fine. It doesn't go over the top. Some emotes, so randomly, no quotes, no numbers. Let's try that. So unfortunately, it did put the dot in, which is a shame. But instead of copying and pasting, we'll just copy this and add them down here. And there you are. You've got some account. So grab the first one, close that down. Let's go back to TwitterDub. Add that into the bio. As you can see, email account, name, that's the actual name of the real name, if you know what I mean, and the username. So up here you can, I'll do a more in-depth, advanced one, but if you want to change the avatars, it picks one from a random folder. I think I'm not sure, but I think it does it by the number. So if it's one avatar, two avatar, it'll take it like that. Same with the heading folder. You can change the headings at the same time. I don't know what ideas. And there's a pinned tweet file as well, but I always do that separately, and I'll show you the reason in another advanced one. So you can just change any of these, disable, not, etc., not safe for work. But the one that we're looking at the moment is we want to randomize the password. So we want to change whichever accounts you want to do, highlight them. So for demonstration purposes, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to highlight all of them. And then I'm going to hit the update. But I'm going to take randomized password off for myself because I've already changed the password on these accounts. And changing the password twice in 24 hours is a bit dodgy. And Twitter doesn't like it. So it doesn't matter. It still works. I can do 100 without any problem using this. It uses a random password, but you can set the password if you want, but one after the other. I wouldn't recommend using the same password for every account, but that's up to you. So we're not going to do the random pause doesn't matter because what we're going to do is we're going to change the time between each action anyway, because of the rotating 4-minute proxies. So we update the accounts, that'll send it into here, obviously. Caption, and it tells you everything that's going to go in. I don't want to do that, but if you got to this and you wanted to, and you using UK 4G rotating proxies, as we recommend always to use, and they're not as expensive as they used to be as well, I would highlight them all, go down, randomize over hours. There's only 9, so you could do that in an hour because it'll be 4 minutes between each one. So I'll just put 1 there, add that, and as you can see, there's 6 minutes between each one. I'm going to hit this and I'm going to pause them. So I'm going to right click and pause because I don't want them to run when we run this. I'm just going to show a demonstration of it changing the user, bio, etc. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the account. This is something a lot of people don't realize. You can, if I deselect them all and select the top one, which is the one I want to change, I'm going to open the account in a session browser. Now, as you can see, I'm not doing this. This is all being done by TwitterDub. It uses the cookies, it uses the all the bits that are used if you were going to log on to a website, etc. So yeah, user agents, the proxy, and so we'll go to the bio. See that this is a bio with the picture. We're not going to change that. There's no point. But in here, things will change. So I'm going to just minimize that. Minimize that. Click OK. The browser will still be open. It's fine. We're going to take the first account and we're going to run, and then because there's a delay on it and I don't want it on the video, I'm going to hit run now, and we're going to find out if anything fails. If Twitter doesn't like something for some reason, it will fail on something. Now this is important. Now, because I changed the password and then I'm now changing the username, it's asking for Acro and a captcha, and that's built in as long as you've got the captcha API. So we had a failure on that because the captcha returned the wrong captcha, so it's a fail, but we're going to rerun it anyway, and it should get a new response, and there we go. Added the new location, success. And this isn't cut, by the way. This is just live. There's no, cutting. I wouldn't even know how to do it anyway. I'm just showing you how powerful and how good TwitterDub can be for managing accounts. Let's quickly look at we're hitting authenticate, but that's fine. We don't care. that was because of it being open at the same time, but it doesn't really matter. Let's close that off. Let's go back to, and let's open the session in account browser. Oh, sorry. Oh, right. So Crypto, now it's changed the name to Crypto King. Crypto King Billy. Open account in browser. It will do everything. It will install. It will use the cookies. Fires. Brilliant. I mean, how amazing is this software? There you are, HRH King Billy, Crypto King Billy. And we have in there Crypto Enthusiast, and it's added the CryptoKingBilly.com into the profile, and everything else will be changed as well. But I didn't change the avatar because there's no point. It's exactly the same. You just choose the avatar you want, or a list of avatars, or a folder full of random avatars, and it'll just pick one randomly. So now the password's been changed. I'm going to close this down. The password's been changed. I won't show you, but getting a bit of a. There we go. I need to shut that down to be able to get back on focus. So the password's changed, and it's updated the password in the account. And I wouldn't, like I say, recommend changing it too often. But it's the same formula. Make sure you spread it out on all the proxy rotations, and then just leave it. Leave it to check. The first thing I do before I started looking after accounts for people, is I would always change the passwords as soon as I got them. As long as they're verified and they worked, that's the first thing I would do. And that's the easiest way to do it. Literally all of them, spread them out, hit the randomized password, go through them, and then come back and do everything you want to do for the account profile. Anyway, that's how to update the account profile with different things. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like, please subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Have a great day, guys.